throw that kickstand down, pop a Coldwood, and sit back and relax. It's time for the John and Heather Show, featuring John and Heather Toto, Florida's favorite biker couple, documenting the biker lifestyle and bringing you the latest in events and interviews from the biker world. And now, here's John and Heather.
Hey. It's the
John and
Heather Show coming to you back there hiding, you live from
our production studio, riding with this fine bunch back here. Born riding, baby, since it's Tuesday. Let them know what it is.
I'll tell you why, because it's Taco Tuesday, or affectionately known as Tuesday.
All right. So how's everybody doing out there? We're just rolling off a Father's Day weekend and a great vacation.
Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there.
Happy belated Father's Day out there to all you fathers from the John and Heather Show. I thank you very much. And I also thank the fathers that are also mothers out there that are single fathers raising their kids like I did.
And I did too. That's right. Happy Father's Day to all of you.
Short?
I don't know. Because I have my chair down low.
Want to bring your chair up a little bit? Okay. How you do that? You got the little handle there?
There we go.
There we go.
Hi.
We got Michael. How you guys doing out there?
Hi, Outlights. How you doing, my dear friend?
Yes.
Mwah. And oh my goodness, it's Pork Butt. How you doing, Michael Crossman?
How are you doing, Michael? We're gonna be seeing you at the Buffalo Chip coming up. First day of August.
That's right. We're going to see you live at Sturgis, my friend.
Yeah, so getting back to, we had all you fathers out there, I want to say thank you for being a good dad, being out there. Great. Leaving for Jenny Springs. Oh, Michael's going to be leaving for Jenny Springs soon with Camp Easy Ride. We'll get into that. So happy Father's Day. And like I said before, I'd like to thank all the fathers out there. And also, it just was a really good time for us, because before that, Heather and I went to Anastasia Island with our brand new diesel.
We just rolled off of our vacation. We've just got back. We made it back. Thankfully, we made it back.
Yep, we only had one little incident the entire time, and that was when we pulled into the campground. It was a KOA. It was a nice campground. We're lakeside with a pull-through, and there was a hill behind us, so I wanted to level out the bus with the hydraulic jack, so you have to take your toe off the back of it, because I had 6,000 pounds worth of vehicle and motorcycles in there. And I don't want to mess up the piston. So I took that off. And when I did, that whole sucker slid back like this. And the piston
was quite scary.
Yeah, it was. But I had everything X-chocked. I'm surprised it even moved. I think the bus and that both moved at the same time.
Yeah, but I know every time I looked at it, I kept asking him, "Are you sure it's not going to move?
I had a rubber chock behind the wheel.
Sure it's not going to move?
In between, it didn't go anywhere, right?
No, it didn't move.
And then the other thing was I bent that piston that comes down, the one that you turn like this and the piston comes down. Well, I normally remove the wheel off the bottom of it because it sits too low. And apparently I didn't bring it up all the way. I must have had a little bit because it nicked going into a parking lot. And when you're on one of them big buses, you don't even realize it when you're towing it behind you. So I had to figure out how to fix that. I took my when I got home, I took my angle grinder and ground off the broken piece and drilled a hole through it, and I can put the wheel on now. So we'll be taking that off the rig here in a little bit, but we also made a video for everybody of us going there and a lot of the fun spots.
Yeah, we did, but we didn't. When we made this video, tell them about the video. We didn't do a lot of video.
See, the thing was, this was our vacation, so Heather and I said we're not going to do a whole lot, but we did some. And of course, me with my camera, I got to take shots, I got to take pictures.
We took a lot of pictures.
Yes, I took a lot of pictures
because we just enjoyed ourselves. We needed to recharge.
Yes,
we needed time to.
I didn't want to get everybody's story. Sometimes.
Yeah, we didn't want to bother people. We didn't want to do work. How sometimes you don't want to work. You just need time to recharge your batteries.
Just like we saw guys at the campground just doing nothing but sitting in a chair with
barbecuing,
a pair of shorts,
and drinking some beer,
drinking beer and barbecuing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Filled it with that FedEx truck.
Yeah, with the FedEx truck.
On the back end of it was packages. The front end of it was all camper. It was the coolest truck I've ever seen. And then we had that guy with the Newmar Mountain Air.
Wow, that was
$1 million rig.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were there, and
But the video we made is really nice. It has a lot of pictures, and it's got some video in it that we put together, but it's not our usual videos or interviews, things like that, because like we said, we really took some time off this time, and more so it was a time for us to take the bus Diesel, which we've named Diesel.
That's the first time I had to drive that thing, so I drove it from Zephyr back here, which was like a 50-mile drive.
When we bought it, we drove it home
on 75, and we had one spook because the app I was using is supposed to be great and lousy for navigation. So needless to say, we just did heck with it, put it on a regular nav map, and we found a 14-foot bypass. Old train tracks. And I'm looking at it. Heather's like, "Oh, we gonna clear it." I'm seeing 14 feet.
I crapped my pants.
Thank you, Jesus.
I crapped my pants. It was literally crapped them.
Because I'm pulling 53 feet. Oh my God, it's a lot.
It was scary. I really did. But like I said, it was a time to recharge. So. And it was a time for us to take Diesel out for John to drive it and get time used to it before we go to Sturgis.
It's a
to the Buffalo Chip, because we're going to go how many miles?
Like 2,000 each way.
2,000, yeah. And now we've decided to put Missouri into the
travel plan. See, what we're doing is my grandson. See, my grandson turns 9 right before Sturgis. He turns 9 on July 27th. So since my grandson Benjamin turns that, we're going to be coming through that area anyway. I got to drive through Missouri. So we're going to make a pit stop in the Boot Hill. We're going to go see my grandson, and I got all clothes for him.
We went shopping. Let me tell you.
Dartboards. I got him all kinds of stuff.
We had such a good time. We went to Bell's, and then we spent we're great shoppers. We are in and out. We target what we want.
You release your inner Jew and everything comes in half price. I can't believe it.
Let me tell you, I am good. I get everything that we need.
That's true.
We got that boy clothing like you wouldn't believe for school, and we saved money.
Yes, we did. Hey, you want to play a little bit of video or a word from a sponsor?
We got words from our sponsor. We do. But we had a great time, and we got him everything that we needed for back to school. So it worked out well, and I'm happy. So anyways, our sponsors, we've got words from our sponsor, and our sponsor is Bikers Hangout. And let's tell you a little bit about Bikers Hangout.
Besides Born to Ride, Bikers Hangout is a worldwide biker hub where you can get any of your information, dating sites. You can get where to go get your bike fixed, especially if you're from the UK or from Europe, here, and you want to follow MotoGP events. You want to follow other things that may not be on an American app.
Or if you want to listen to us on the radio. Yeah, because I bet you didn't know that we are on the radio too.
Mondays and Fridays, we were on the radio station on Bikers Hangout Radio with DJ Wumble. Go ahead and check us out. Download the app. It's for free on the Apple Store, wherever you get your apps.
Bikers Hangout has everything you need for anything that you want to know about being a motorcycle enthusiast.
Especially if it's
and it's for free. Yep. And if you're an artist, you get on there and your page is next to nothing, and you are worldwide. Where else can you get that exposure?
Out in the UK, that's the place you want to go.
Definitely. So let's give you a little bit of a taste of this.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.
Hold on to your underwear. Something strange is going to happen.
Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then we shall begin.
I thought she could forget you. The years have rolled on through. She still dreams about you, and I know what I must do. I rose and drove the pickup south and got myself a gun. I reached the city limits with the yellow Texas sun. I sat and drank the Bather with your face burned in my mind. I tell myself I hate you, but my weakness makes me blind.
counterculture. Join us for a ride on the wild side.
Hey, calling all bikers, join the fun.
At Bikers Hangout, we're second to none.
Zoom down to bikershangout.co.uk.
Where riders unite, come join the fray.
Clubs and races, we got it all.
Interactive radio, ready to enthrall.
From bike sales, man, to social meets.
Navigate with Wolfpack and hit the streets.
Events and rides and thrills galore.
Business services, we have so much more.
Hey, Bikers Hangout is the place to be.
Rev your engines, ride wild and free. Yeah.
And remember, man, don't smoke and ride, man.
There you have it.
Don't smoke and ride, man.
That's the word, Bikers Hangout. You heard it. You got to join because you will get all the information you need.
And that was a lovely India riding through the English countryside on her VMAX.
That's right. Bikers Hangout. It's not just in the UK. It's here also. So while we're watching, get your phone out and go ahead and join up.
Oh, geez, we got Fangs on right
now. Get the app and get them joined. Yeah, who do we have? We got some comments coming in.
House.
We got Owl Lights. Thank you so much, Owl Lights. We got Andy House. Andy, you want to know where to get a job? We're on the weekend too, where we can ride, and have the weekends off. I don't know. You let me know, okay? Because that sounds like a job for me.
Yes.
Hey, Fangs, how you doing, my friend? Fangs, how's life treating you, my friend? Life is going good over here. We're
Don't smoke and ride, man.
We're glad to be back.
All right, do you want to play a little bit of my video, and then we'll bring our...
All right, we sure will. We got some of John's video from Off the Track.
I'm trying to play parts of it. I've been trying to play this whole video.
Yeah, so we're going to... Hey, we got Dave and D. Hey, Dave and D, how you doing?
Good evening, guys.
Good evening. All right, we're going to show some of John's video. Let's go. The end of track day.
Yep.
We're here with John Toto. It's
pushing 4 o'clock right now. I'm going to get off the track because I'm tired. I'll tell you right now, racing takes a lot out of you.
You've been here since what time?
7:15. We got here at 7:15. We went on a track walk at 8. Walked the 2-mile track, came back, and the bugs were coming out. And then I've been racing since then. 20 minutes in, 20 minutes out, 20 minutes in, 20 minutes out.
There's John. There's John. Right there.
righty, guys. That was one lap around Jennings. That was on my Monster, and that bike is great, but I traded in for a faster one, and I got one of the mechanics that's great here to order parts and tell us all about news coming up, especially from our good friend JP, so we're going to do it. So Blake, are you ready there? Give us a thumbs up.
MotoGP correspondent JP. And now we got Blake O'Burney, our MotoGP correspondent.
PJ. Why did I say that wrong?
I don't know, baby.
Bring him on.
All right.
Why did I say JP? It's PJ.
I don't know, but it is PJ. Blake? I'm doing good. How are you all?
Oh, fine. Oop.
There we go. We are good. We are good. We're doing just fine. Thank you very much. Happy to be back. We had a good road trip. How was your weekend?
It was good. Got some testing out on the little bikes.
Really?
We're going to be doing an endurance race in about a month. A 4-hour endurance race on the mini bikes on one of the tracks. So,
man, that sounds like fun.
Oh, that's right. You do the mini bike.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a cheaper way of keeping in practice.
Yeah, that's a way to do it.
A lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper way of keeping in practice. And I do got to call up Tampa Bay Ducati because I'll be bringing the bike in. See if they get me in maybe on Friday because I got to get the trailer off the back of the diesel truck to be able to bring it up to you guys.
And by the way, congratulations are in order to the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the
service department, best service department in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep. And we got another award today, but I'm not going to say what that's for yet.
Okay. You'll keep suspense going. So give us some news, man. Tell us what's going on.
So since the Isle of Man stopped, so now it's kind of back to the general racing, actual MotoGP, and Moto America, World Superbike, all of like the big classes. This weekend was Moto America and World Superbike,
which you told me about, and I got the videos you told me about for you.
Yeah, we have videos from not this weekend, but the last weekend, and it was a very exciting finish. Very, very exciting. It was actually the closest finish in Moto America history.
We got that footage.
If you want to pull that up, yeah.
Yeah, let's play that footage.
This is the finish,
banners, right?
Yeah, hold on. We got the finish. All right, this is just the finish, okay? So this is kind of short, but you got to watch it.
It's anybody's guess to the line, and it's 3 wide. It's got to be Ty Scott. Ty Scott comes from third in a perfect drafted pass.
Look at this finish, and you can tell. I think it is. Oh, wow. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Wow.
That was Tyler Scott and Matthew Schultz, right?
Yep. Matthew Schultz and PJ. All 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
So
PJ got second?
He got third in that race.
Okay.
He won the race before kind of in the same way, but he was the one behind who passed Matthew on the straight to the line.
Wow.
So
we got everyone going, oh, wow.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Laura loves watching the fast bikes.
What's up, guys? Looks fun.
Yeah, no joke it is. It's a lot of fun. It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on. I'm telling you
that
right now.
How did PJ do in the other race?
PJ got second in both the races this weekend.
Wow.
So he's still leading the championship by only 2 points, though. But him and Matthew Schultz are going to be going at it pretty much all year.
Now, Schultz, what team does he ride for?
He's on a Yamaha. On an R6. But he was just like PJ. He stepped down from Superbike last year to come to Supersport this year. So they're both kind of heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does a year last for? Is it like 12 months?
They have 9 races, so 9 weekends. So that is normally 18 races. Normally two races for a weekend.
And where was the race anyway?
This one was at Brainerd, which is in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he goes all over the place.
Yes, he does.
Yep, and then the next one is at the Ridge, which is in Washington. So they're going all over. But
he must be. I mean, with the way he's winning, he must be getting purses and stuff like that too.
Yeah, are purses with every race? Do you have a purse too, or is it just a title
They do have a certain amount of money, but it's pretty small. Moto America lost a lot of the money during the financial hit in like 2008. Before that, with some of the guys in the early 2000s, they were making quite a bit of money. Nowadays, it's all on sponsorships. And that's pretty much how they make their money.
Yeah, I've seen PJ's bike, and that thing's all stickered up with all the sponsors and everything on it. And we also have, you said you were saying that a brother or sister team also won?
Yeah, so Avery and Ella, who actually are local here, they race in the mini GP and stuff. Her brother was a championship. The brother Avery was a championship of the Junior Cup last year, and now he races the bigger class and the smaller, but they got second and third in the first race. It's Ella's first season, and she's only 14. So So her and Avery is the first ever.
How old's Avery?
Yeah, I think he's 16 or 17. So he's not he's not much older. Yeah,
that's impressive. Want to go play it, baby?
Yeah. What we're going to show now is PJ, right?
Yeah, this is that same close finish, just the full lap. This is going to be like heading up because you can see just not the finish is good. So this is the final lap.
Okay, here we go.
So Rahal Ducati Moto with Expel. White flag is out there, 3 wide. Schultz gets by. So does PJ Jacobsen. And PJ's trying to lean on Schultz, but he doesn't have position. So Matthew goes by in turn number 1. Gerardo trying to find some room up the inside. He's going to put PJ back to third. And Schultz is leading the way. And PJ spinning it up onto the front straightaway. Schultz in the draft, as is Ty Scott. Here they come to the line. They're cresting the hill. It's anybody's guess to the line. And it's 3 wide. It's got to be Ty Scott. Ty Scott comes from third in a perfect drafted pass maneuver. On our timing and scoring screens, though, it shows Matthew Schultz right now. But it's going to be a photo finish. It has PJ Jacobsen. 0.009 in third.
Look at this finish, Greg. Look at this finish, and you can tell. I think it is. Oh, wow. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Look at this finish, and you can tell. I think it is. Oh, wow. I don't even know.
I don't know.
I can't.
Where's the line? Is it? Well, look, if you're a fan of close racing, you found your mecca because I don't even think it was 0.001, but that's what we're going to give Ty Scott over Matthew Schultz. And that leading edge, PJ Jacobsen right there as well, 100th of a second behind.
A really good plan for that young rider. And he's going to have to, kind of rebuild his confidence a little bit. He's had some really big crashes in these races this year.
Wow. Let me, that's pretty amazing. Now, is that the same bike that he has had at the track?
So no, it's the same bike, but the one he's racing is like fully modified. And it's actually slower though. So the one he's racing is slower because because it's a 955 V2. All the other bikes are 600 super sports and things like that. So they have to bring down the power. So basically they do that by limiting it to 80% throttle. So you only have 80% throttle.
Wow.
So technically the one we actually have in our showroom is faster, but they'll change out the subframes. They'll change out everything on those race bikes.
All right. So that's a different, but even though they look similar, they're set up with the Expel.
It's the same. Same engine, same frame, same, that's pretty much same swing arm, stuff like that, but everything else is
different. So Ducati just had that bike there for him. Anytime he wants to go race with us, that bike's there for him.
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome to be that good that the dealerships have bikes in stock just set up for you so you could go ride with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we keep it. The team shipped it to us and we keep it because it's always going to Jennings, so we bring it up there for him.
Wow.
Well, he's a hell of a rider.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you'd be blessed that you have.
Yeah, he's a hell of a rider, and he also started with circular tracks. That's why he also does his foot. He'll have his foot out also. Sometimes he's going into the turn.
Yeah.
See, I just find that I'd be afraid I'd miss the peg.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I'd be afraid I'd miss the peg by accident, and it's not hard to do.
No, it's
bringing
not.
your foot back and missing the peg. That's what I'd be afraid of.
Everybody's different.
But then again, he's so good. It's like, are you leaning? Nah, I'm just waiting to peg with my foot this way. And I'm like,
he doesn't probably even know.
He does it in his sleep. Notice. It's muscle memory.
Exactly.
He doesn't even know it. He just does it.
Exactly.
And it's the truth. I've tried to chase his ass around.
Good luck catching him.
Good luck. He was on a hyper motard. And I was just like, seriously. I still had more CCs on my Monster than he had on that bike.
There was no way you were going to catch him.
No. The guy's in the middle of a turn. He has his head turned all the way back around, looking at me behind him.
Probably
while he's in a turn. I'm just like, I would crash.
Laughing.
I would crash. If I turned my head all the way around and he was behind me, I'm in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time, I'm telling you, Blake, every time he does that, Fabrizio could do it too. Every time those two turn their heads and look at me behind, it always freaks me out. Like I'm afraid they're going to just right off the track.
They're a bunch of owls.
Yeah, exactly. That's incredible because you don't have side views, so you gotta have to turn your head.
You know what? That's a hell of a skill, they say. To be able to do that, you need to be able to do that. To look and be able to do that.
Yeah.
And not put your bike where you're.
Yeah, you have to keep your bike going in one direction while you're twisting your body,
exactly.
which is against what the bike's wanting to do because the bike's wanting to follow your body. Now you're moving your body in an obtuse manner.
It's a hell of a skill.
Well, that one guy, we saw that one, what was it, yesterday? We saw this one guy, he was racing. I can't remember who it was, but literally shoulder, elbow.
On the ground.
On the rumble strips, like this, on the white and red stripes. Both shoulder and this down.
How do you get that far down?
They were making fun of him. They say he needs a chin scraper on there so his chin doesn't hit the damn pavement.
That's going to be Jorge Martin, and he rides for Pramac Ducati and MotoGP. And honestly, in that picture, the newest one, he's only at 58 degrees of lean angle. And I say only but those bikes can do 64. So
I know that. That's why when you said that,
it's for a very short second. He's only doing that for the picture. Because if you watch during the race,
he's not doing it.
They're not doing that. It's only because they can do it.
No, he probably knew the first 2 laps the photographer would be in that turn. So he just changed it up.
The reason that you see the MotoGP guys hanging off so far, you won't see that from a lot of superbike riders, is because they have the arrow, right? So you have the wings. So the arrow is always pushing the bike in a certain direction, right? If it's doing this, it's pushing. Well, whenever you're on the inside of a corner, that bottom wing has arrows, so it's always pushing the bike. Actually, it's pushing it out of the corner, so it's actually losing grip. The top wing has positioned like this, so it's pushing the bike down into the ground. So what they do is they hang off right behind that bottom wing to disrupt the airflow, so that there's no downforce from that bottom wing, so all of it's coming over the top. So in MotoGP, you see a lot of the exact same riding style where they're right almost on top of that wing to make it so that arrow is not forcing the bike out of the
why ride with the wings at all?
Because it helps, especially on the straights with the anti-wheelie coming out of a corner. It helps a lot. And then obviously in the corner, but you have to disrupt that bottom
so you're really
wing.
gonna lean your ass off on that one.
So you got to pull almost your head to the wing instead of you'll see a lot of superbike riders more on top of the bike, wrestling the bike.
Yeah.
Whereas the MotoGP, they're always almost as far over. Now, some people aren't as far, but a lot of the style now is basically hang as far as you can off the bike or as far to the inside of the bike as you can because of that fact.
Yeah, because I always go on the inside because just physically the way I am, I can't get my knee out that far. I just can't. You don't have to put your knee down to make a good turn.
No, not at all.
It's just showing off as far as I'm concerned, and also if you get good at it, you can judge how far you're leaning by your knee vibrating on the ground too.
I mean, that's the reason the knee's there. It's only to know how far you are in relation to the ground and your foot peg and everything. You see PJ after a winning race, and he's barely touched his knee at all.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of guys extend their knee too much, and now they're touching their knee on the ground, but they're not leaning the bike at all because they think they're so much closer to the ground than they actually are. So it actually, it's kind of like when you first start riding, you start dragging your knee and you like that, but then you kind of hit a wall where you have to start bringing your knee back in, or you're never going to get faster.
Yep. At foot position, because I've nicked my toes before I've hit my knee.
Yes. Yeah. And that's just
foot positioning right
there. And that's dangerous.
But I'm still in a good 55-degree lean if I'm
but that's dangerous.
Well, on the Panigale, I have the back pegs are up higher. On that one.
Yeah, so you have more. Yeah, you'll have more lean, a different, as I call, rider triangle. I kind of put your body in a better.
I don't have the canards in the front, so I don't have to worry about any of that. Because that was the style right before they started putting the canards on.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you right now, still my DFL line and stuff is a faster bike.
Yeah, the street ones aren't going to do that much. The street ones only about 14 pounds of aero. Of downward force on, so they're not. It's not a lot. The MotoGP ones
higher angle, I'm assuming. The racing canard wings are probably on more of an angle.
They're quite a bit like the V4, like the V4R ones are kind of like from here to here, and then the MotoGP ones are probably from here to down here. Like they're huge.
Yes, they are. But then again, the speeds that they're getting for a lot of those MotoGPs, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially since the Isle of Man was just over, you're averaging 130. You're going to need those canards to keep your bike on the ground.
Yeah, because at the last race, Mugello, they reached speeds of 227 miles an hour. And right as you come over the crest into the braking area, it goes up and down. So you used to wheelie and then have to get on the brakes. And if you didn't get on the brakes, you're going into gravel at 150, 160 miles an hour. So now with the wings, it really keeps it planted on the ground, which is ultimately safer, but then you start going faster and that makes it not safer. So they're changing the rules in 3 years to make it so there's less wings and smaller engine and everything.
Yeah, because they even have them on the back end of the Pinnacle too, like this.
Yep.
Because I've seen those also. I was quite surprised. I mean, that makes sense that you'd have them on the back of the Pinnacle. Hey, Quentin says hi.
Yeah, he does. Hi, Quentin B.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Blake, for coming on the show. And that was really cool of PJ that he got a photo finish, and I can't wait to shake his hand when I see him again.
Yeah, that's really neat. You're really lucky to be able to ride with him and learn from him.
Lucky
and have people like Blake and learn from Blake also.
Everything is a learning experience. Nothing goes to waste. Everything is a learning experience. Every time you go on a track, you learn something new, and you get a little better every time.
Exactly. So
that's why I can't wait till the season's back up.
Yep. Thank you so much, Blake.
Thank you, Blake, for coming on the show. We appreciate you, brother.
Have a great week.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Well, that was Blake, and he was on the show talking
about
MotoGP.
I said his name right.
Yes, you did. PJ Jacobson, who is this show's professional motorcycle liaison, I guess, because we know him, we talk to him, and Blake talks to him, and the guy is just one of the best riders in the United States. Matter of fact, he is.
Yeah.
For the
V2, to get to ride
for
with
the
him.
Sports Series, for that, he is the best rider in the U.S.
And we've got Fang talking about looks like dirt bike riding.
Like dirt bike riding. Yeah, because dirt's a little bit nicer to wipe out into a concrete wall.
Hey, Quentin, what's going on, Quentin Beach? How are you, my friend? Man? So we've got our video that we talked about from our vacation.
Oh, yeah. And we have all the cool pictures that I shot. We went to, let's see, first we got there on a Wednesday, and we just did nothing but unpack and enjoy the rig. Really, that's all we did is just unpack and enjoy our new rig. We just hung out. We made dinner in there for the first time.
I made this awesome chef salad.
Crazy chef salad.
It was so good.
We had the dogs with us.
We brought both our dogs with us, and they were scared crapless.
Yes, we had everything but the TV because for the life of me, I cannot figure out the satellite in it. I'm not even sure if the satellite's working right. So
we're
unfortunately, Thursday, I got to go to Camping World. Because we have a really great guy that comes out and does servicing, right? Rubio. And he is so reasonable. His service costs $150 to come out, and it's $125 an hour. That's a reasonable price. They wanted $195 to come out here, and then another $100 just to diagnose the problem. And then they start charging you per hourly rate. So It's
$400.
$300 for him to come here, and then it's going to take him an hour to do whatever. So that's $400 for him to do nothing but find the right wires for my satellite.
We said forget it.
What I'm worried
taking
about,
it into
I'm worried that
World.
the satellite's not on the roof anymore. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
Yes, we will. We have to pay the Camping World prices, but if we drive it there, then we just paid $180 an hour.
180. Can you imagine 100? That's a highway robbery. And guess what? $180
Maserati
an hour.
is cheaper.
No, guess what? My Can-Am. That's what my Can-Am gets. $180 an hour.
That's what the shop cost is on a Can-Am.
Isn't that ridiculous? What is it? Thank you, Biden.
Yeah.
I just had to say that.
Yes, thank you.
Anyways,
we're going to show you a nice video that we put together.
We got our lights talking about heading to Circle S Barbecue for bike night tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That sounds fun. Circle S Barbecue. Where's that?
It's probably out in Brooksville.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Circle S Barbecue has bike night tomorrow, everybody.
Yes.
Circle S Barbecue.
And speaking of bike nights, let's go talk about a few of them that we have coming up.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Just let me check real quick, guys. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to.
What happened here?
Okay, we're good now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I have no idea what just happened, guys. The show just went blank.
Yeah.
But we were able to circum the problem, circum the difference,
and find out what's going on.
Right.
So let's see.
It's the first one
We've
that's
got
coming
the
up.
Biker Bash coming on, guys, which is huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
this is
You don't want to
Saturday.
miss this Biker
Saturday,
Bash.
July 27th from 11 to 6 o'clock, the Born to Ride Great American Biker Bash. You need to be there and be square. $100 for the best chopper, $500 worth of gift cards. We have Bikers Helping Bikers by James Irwin. He's going to be there with all your financial needs. We're going to have Ronnie Setzer's Customs Hot Rod Classic Free Bike Show. The top awards are $100. We have a 10-class custom ride and bike show. Sign up by 11 to 3 o'clock, $30 per bike. We're going to have Boss Hog Radio, Sassy Suds Bike Wash. We're going to have Hellbenders Motorcycles, gift cards, Harley Davidson, sponsored all by the Fran Hash Law Group, and Tommy Rocks is going to be playing some of the best Skinner that you can think of.
That's right, guys. You don't want to miss this. This
need
is
to come
going to
and
be
get
big. Here it is. You don't want to miss it.
That's the center of the magazine, just about.
Just about.
And
there we
can
go.
You can find it. That is what's going on. Be there, be square. That's July 27th. You want to be there.
That's right. And you don't want to miss that. And we're talking about James Irwin.
Mm-hmm.
James Irwin is a great guy. Bikers Helping Bikers.
Right there, if you want to bring that one up.
There he is. Let's bring him up.
Okay.
There he is.
That's James Irwin with Bikers Helping Bikers. Is that great picture of me that I shot of him in that Aprila? No, that was Aprila at MV Augusta.
Yes.
Yep, that's James right there and his lovely wife, and they're going to give you all your financial needs. If you want to retire, you got a little money set aside, you don't want the government taking what they want to take, you talk to this man, he will set you up that you can have money.
It doesn't take much, guys. It doesn't take much. I'm telling you, this is something we've done. We wouldn't promote it if we didn't believe in it.
Yes, it's a very nice
Give
man.
James a call.
833-467-2865. Again, 833-467-2865 for your financial needs, especially if you're getting a little older. You need to speak with this man.
That's right. We like him. He's a great guy to talk to. And we also have this month, James, we have Lohman.
Lohman, I'm getting there.
Lohman Law Firm. We have Lohman.
Mr. Lohman Law Firm. He specializes in motorcycle and car accidents. He's the man that you want to go to for anything that you had. If you had a motorcycle accident, motorcycle wreck, there we go. Motorcycle accident, motorcycle wreck, or anything happens, this is the man you want to call. You want to call Mr. Lohman. He is sponsoring a bike night at Monkey Bar every second Thursday. We just this week's I think was unfortunately canceled.
It was canceled due to the weather.
But it'll be coming on again next month. It will be July 12th.
I'm not sure the dates.
Yeah, but it's gonna be second Thursday of the month. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be in July. I think it's around the 12th. Everybody will be there. It's sponsored by Lohman Law Firm at the Monkey Bar, Crystal River, Harley Davidson, Born to Ride, John Heather Show. We're all gonna be there. Come check it out.
DJ Trey, you don't want to miss it. It's gonna be awesome. And then we also have.
I think my video disappeared.
Your video did disappear.
And your video with the
yes, it did.
Okay.
We have this coming up too.
We have Tampa Bay Bike Night coming up. That's Friday, June 28th.
Go ahead and talk about it.
Okay, and you need to be there.
Okay.
Real quick, Heather's going to try to find something here if she can.
That's not working.
Okay.
Go ahead. If you were going to talk about it, it's right here.
Okay. All right. So let me talk about this. Is Tampa Bay Bike Night. Okay. It's the last of every month. It's the last Friday of every month between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Tampa Bay Harley Davidson. This will be Friday on June 28th. It'll be right after our event that's coming up. It'll be live music. It'll be food, a full bar, vendors, giveaways, and contests. There's a Tampa Bay Bike Night that's going on June 28th. And don't remember, June 27th is going to be the Great American Biker Bash Bike Fest. And that's going to be put on by Born to Ride. And you want to be there.
Yes, you do.
Let's see, did you get it? Oh, all right. So my beautiful wife did this really quick and really fast. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and show you the video that we did when we went to St. Augustine, because that little glitch wiped out her screen. That was fast, baby. She's so good. She is just so damn good.
We're going to try. Let's give this a little shot, guys. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. This is our first trip in the big rig, diesel. We've got the pull-behind trailer behind us, and we are going to St. Augustine Beach, KOA. We're going for 4 days. We're testing out diesel before we go to Sturgis. Wait for me. Oh my God, wait for me. This is my dream come true. Oh my Lord, look at this. I can't believe this is ours and we're doing this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow, dreams do come true. Well, excuse me. May I climb aboard your party bus?
Yes, you may. Get on board the John and Heather Glamper Coach Mobile Production Studio. We are on our way to St. Augustine for a fun-filled vacation. We need this. We've been busy. We've been working days to get this going. This is the maiden voyage of Diesel, the Glamper Coach and Mobile Production Studio. We have the dogs with us.
We've got Vixen, the Harley dog, and Aries. Hi, Aries. We got both dogs right here with us, both our service dogs. We've got all the slides in,
let's start going, baby.
And we are on our way.
All right, here's the, don't need that anymore.
Okay, let me put that back. Watch out, doggies. Watch out, doggies. And you can see what it looks like. There you go. All right, baby.
Okay, we ready?
I'm ready. Let's rock and roll this bad boy. You ready, doggies? They're ready. We're off. Oh my gosh, dreams come true. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Wow. We got to make a circle around our block to come back out. But that's okay. Whatever it takes to come out okay. And look at John, he's got it. He's such a good driver. All right, guys. This is it. We're doing it. We love you. Keep it shiny side up and rubber side down.
Deuces.
Deuces. All right, we are in Diesel. We are on 75, heading towards St. Augustine, KOA.
That's right. We're on our way. I'm driving a big rig. Feels weird looking down on the truckers.
Right? We are just as big as the semis right there.
Yeah, I'm 53 feet right now.
You're doing a great job, baby.
53 feet, 30,000 pounds.
A great job, honey. And I'm sitting here with my feet up in my recliner.
It's all snuggled up by your feet.
I got Vixen in my lap right here. Hi, Vixen.
have Aries in your feet.
And then I got Aries right there, down at my feet. Hi, Aries. And we are just having a good time. And there's the rest of the camper. Everything is doing well. Thank you, God. And we're having a fun time on our first vacation in Diesel. This is our first road trip, baby.
Yes.
We're doing it. We're living the dream.
Yes, we are.
Living la vida loca, baby.
Crazy life, huh?
Yeah, baby. We did it. I'm so proud of you, honey. You're driving this big rig. You're doing it. We're pulling the trailer.
I'm doing it.
This is huge.
It's actually not that hard to drive.
How many feet are we?
It's just a pig.
How many feet are we now?
53 feet.
53 feet.
30,000 pounds roughly.
Good Lord.
Actually more. The rig is 26 and towing 5 is 31. Full of fuel and everything else. Probably 32,000 pounds.
Wow. And you're doing an amazing job.
And I have an air horn.
Yeah. Blow the air horn. Let everybody hear it. Ha ha ha. One more time. Ha ha ha. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. This is us, the John and Heather Show. Moto Toto signing out. We will bring you more live film and more wonderful stuff for you on Diesel. Once we get to the KOA, we will show you how we do it our style, Toto style. All right, Betty. See you later, alligator. Shiny side up.
Rubber side down.
Deuces.
John and
Heather Show, coming to you live from Teddy's Ice Cream Store in St. Augustine, Florida, at the St. Augustine Outdoor Mall. We're sitting here at the St. Augustine Ice Cream Shop, known as Teddy's Ice Cream Shop, and it's fantastic. John bought me this amazing caramel milkshake, and I am in heaven. It is so wonderful. It is delightful on this honey, very hot sunny day out here at St. Augustine, Florida Outdoor Mall. We are having a great time. We brought the bus down and we're having so much fun. So make sure you check out moto-toto.com for all your media needs. We're here filming live. You can check us out anytime.
Of the show. Now, he is going to be our big. He's going to be our mean. He's going to be our lead. He's so big. Just kidding. It's a little box turtle. So cute. I'm gonna place him down real quick. Let him do his walk across stage. Hey, little buddy. Come on here, come over. You're like, no, I'm just hanging out. But this is a box turtle. You can find these animals pretty much anywhere on the eastern side of the United States, where they're going to be found near rivers and streams, eating some of their favorite foods. These animals are omnivores, so they're going to be eating anything such as plants, flowers, fruits, but also insects as well, such as earthworms. It's pretty juicy, right? Now, these animals do have a pretty cool adaptation, and they can actually use their little webbed feet and actually tiptoe on the surface of the soil. And actually, earthworms will feel that vibration. They'll come up to the surface and actually think to themselves, cool, it's raining outside, I'll get some water. But once that earthworm comes up, it is not met by rain, but is met by a very, very hungry box turtle. Isn't that right, buddy? I was just staring at you guys like, what are those things, right? Now, a really cool defense mechanisms these animals have is essentially going to be towards the bottom of their shell. So I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to pick them up. I know, I'm so sorry. It's like, what are you doing to me? So, really, like I said, they have a really cool defense mechanism. It's going to be their shells. So they can actually, if I poke him in all the way, he can actually tuck himself in his shell. And there's a little bit of a line on the bottom. And now this is also another reason why they are called box turtles. They can enclose themselves in their shells. So they can actually put their feet all the way in, close that bottom shell up, and the top shell, and essentially cage or block themselves in. And so it's a really great way for any other predators out in the wild try to bite onto them, and they can't get their limbs or their face. See if I can show you how I'm putting his face. There he goes, right bud? So cute.
middle of their shell line. Don't stand up here near the toes because you never know if they're going to do a little wiggle and next thing you know, you're getting stepped on. The other big safety thing with these guys is just watch their mouths, right? Anything with a mouth has the ability to bite you. I always like to tell my kiddos that during camp. But these guys especially are herbivores, and they love all things bright colored. Because in the animal kingdom, bright color typically means one of two things. It means, hey, I'm really dangerous, stay away from me. Or it means, hey, come pollinate me, come help be a seed disperser with me, like with our different fruits and flowers as well. And these guys see bright colored shoes, fingernail paint, stuff like that, and they're like, oh my goodness, you brought me a snack, right? And you're super excited about that. But then you guys can lean on down, and you guys can give them a nice scrub along their shells. Hi, Dirk.
Much to see what's going on.
And they're more than likely they potentially will stand up and do what we call finching or posturing. So this behavior that.
And there's Vixen.
There you have it, guys.
She wanted to see the turtles too.
Vixen says hi, everybody.
Vixen, the Harley dog, says hi. She said, I'm tired. My hair needs to be combed. I got a boa slipping out, and I want to go to bed.
She's ready, and so are we. We want to say thank you so much for joining us this evening and having a wonderful night with us.
If you want to see that video in its entirety, it's on YouTube right now. Go ahead and check it out.
That's right. It's called Glamping in Style because that's what we did. We had a great time, and thankfully,
all of our sites, the Moto.Toto.
And the bus worked. It worked well, and John did a great job driving. Thank you.
First. That was expensive.
I was nervous, Nelly, but guess what? We made it, so thank you.
I'm glad I could drive it.
Yes. And on that note, you guys have a wonderful night. We love you all. Keep it shiny side up.
Rubber side down.
Deuces.